Picture a woman at a bank in Atlanta, your auntie or maybe your grandma. It's 1974. She's wearing her church clothes on a Tuesday. The loan officer slides the papers across the desk. She signs the last page, and he hands her a brass key, her first home, her name on the deed. The room feels like the end of a long, impossible climb, except this isn't the end of the climb, it's barely the start. Because that key didn't come from a windfall, a rich relative, or one lucky break. It came from a shoebox under her bed, 11 years of $40, folded into an envelope every single Friday before she paid for anything else. We talk about wealth like it's a jackpot. Like some people are lucky and some people just aren't. Like there are winners and then there's everybody else. But what most people don't see is that wealth was never a lottery ticket. It's a machine. Boring, mechanical, repeatable. And for most of American history, that machine ran wide open for some families and was bolted shut by law for others. That brass key was never a prize she won. It was a part she machined by hand, slowly, $40 at a time, until the whole thing finally turned. Before we go any further, let's be clear. When most people picture building wealth, they imagine a moment, a hot stock, a big payout, an overnight check. That image is wrong. There is no moment. There's only the machine and whether you're running it. And here's what happens when one group runs that machine for generations and another is locked out. According to the Federal Reserve's Survey of Consumer Finances, the typical white family holds roughly 8 times the wealth of the typical black family. 8 times. Not 8%, 8 times over. That is not a gap in luck. It's a gap in access. Denied loans, bulldozed neighborhoods, doors closed by law, compounding in reverse, while the machine ran on one side of the street and not the other. This is the playbook, the exact moves that build the machine: knowledge, investing, ownership, income, protection, assembled one part at a time. Hey, it's CJ, the creator of this channel. If you want to make YouTube videos like this, then topic2video.com will handle everything for you. Just input your topic, choose a video length, and a full-length video about your topic will come out the other side. I know it sounds simple, but it's true. Try it for free today at topic2video.com. Now, back to the video. The first move is financial knowledge. Most of us were taught to save, but saving alone keeps you treading water. Investing is what moves you forward. When you save, money sits still. When you invest, it earns returns, and those returns earn returns. This is called compound interest. Think of it like a snowball rolling downhill. As it rolls, it grows much faster. A single dollar invested at age 25 can grow 10 times larger by retirement. This is the power of compound interest. To start, track your spending, talk openly about money at home, and learn the difference between saving and growing. Once you understand that, everything else clicks. The next move is getting your money into the market. Start with your job's 401k plan. This is a retirement account set up by your employer. Many companies match your contributions. If they match up to 3% and you put in 3%, they double it. That is free money. Next, open a Roth IRA, which is an individual retirement account. You invest money you already paid taxes on, so it grows entirely tax-free. For investments, choose low-cost index funds. An index fund is a basket of stocks tracking a broad market, like the top 500 companies in America. You instantly own tiny pieces of hundreds of companies, which spreads out your risk. Check this out, you do not need to pick winning stocks or time the market. You just need a Roth IRA, an index fund, and automatic transfers, so you invest before you spend. Set it up and let time do the work. Homeownership is a classic wealth builder because it builds equity, which is the share of the home you actually own. Historically, systemic redlining blocked black families from buying homes. Today, down payment assistance programs and first-time buyer grants help close this gap. To qualify, you need a high credit score, which ranks your reliability with debt from 300 to 850. A higher score lowers your loan rate, saving you thousands. Keep your score high by paying bills on time and keeping credit card balances low. If one lender turns you down, do not stop. Compare at least 3 different banks because lending standards vary. Relying on one paycheck leaves you vulnerable. You need to increase and diversify your income. First, negotiate your pay. Workers who negotiate earn much more over their careers. Research local market rates, present your data confidently, and ask for your value. Next, build a scarce skill like coding, project management, or a skilled trade to increase your leverage. You can also start a side business like consulting or freelancing. Instead of spending this extra income, direct it straight into your investments. Entrepreneurship is a powerful wealth multiplier because a business can be scaled and passed down. That's crazy, right? A job gives you a paycheck, but a business can give your family a lasting foundation. You must also protect your wealth. First, build an emergency fund with 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This is your buffer against unexpected bills. Second, pay off high-interest debt. Credit cards charging 20% interest will wipe out your investment gains. Third, write a will, which is a legal document explaining who gets your assets when you pass away. Without one, the state decides. Finally, teach your children. Open a custodial Roth IRA for them, which is an investment account managed by a parent. You can also use a tax-free 529 plan to save for college. The financial knowledge you pass down is just as valuable as the money. Individual moves matter, but true wealth compounds when money circulates within your community. Supporting local businesses and banking with community institutions creates jobs and builds local opportunity. Share your knowledge too. Talk openly about money with friends and family. Wealth is not a solo sport. It is a team game, and everyone wins when we know the rules. The gap is real, the history is real, and neither of those facts is going away overnight. But this is what is also real. The moves work. Knowledge, investing, homeownership, growing income, protecting what you build, teaching your children, and supporting your community, these are not theories. They are the actual mechanics of how wealth gets built and how it gets passed on. The playing field is not equal. It has never been. But the playbook is open, and the people who use it consistently across years and across generations are the ones who move ahead. Start today. One account. One conversation with your kids. One negotiation you did not have before. $1 invested instead of spent. That is how momentum begins. And once momentum starts, it compounds, just like the interest on a Roth IRA, just like a snowball rolling downhill. This is not about getting ahead alone. It is about all of us moving forward together. If this video gave you something real, share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe so you never miss the next one. We are just getting started. Hey, it's CJ. Before you go, I want to tell you something. Did you know most business owners don't fail because they have a bad product? They fail because they don't get the word out to enough people letting them know about their business. If you're a local business owner, topic2video.com is for you. You can input your company's branded materials, and the platform will generate a video with your brand identity embedded in. You can then post the video to Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, your website, and more. It takes 2 minutes to get started. Go to topic2video.com now. I'll see you in the next one.